Oop, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started here. I don't know why I made myself sound like an old man. There we go. Welcome everybody. We're playing 100 Line Academy. Let's freaking get started. We don't have time to mess around. What? I thought I was charging my battery. Did it not charge? That would be unfortunate, but oh well, I suppose. Yeah, okay, we left off with some free time. So we're definitely gonna do more of that. I actually did forget to post on Discord, and then we'll continue things here. 100 line. There we go, just before I forget. You know. Alrighty. I was supposed to stream this yesterday, I just didn't have time. I had so many things going on, but that's okay, you know? Pop out chat, there we go. Perfect. So these guys are all still in their rooms. That's kind of crazy. They're just stuck in their rooms because of our new overlord, our new commanding officer, Hiruko Shizuhara. She, basically, you know what's kind of cool about this? Hey, what's up, Pity? Do you mean like the Twitch ping or the Discord ping? The Discord ping I did, dude, late. What's up, Pity? What's interesting about Hiruko is I think they kind of narratively did a good job because she not only is now trying to shoehorn her way into command of this academy, but she also literally shoehorned our tutorial for absorbing that commander. Discord, I know, I'm sorry. I always forget, but I started it when I actually appeared, Pity, for the record, okay? I was on starting soon for like 15 minutes. So, you gotta give me something here. So I don't know, I always like it when games do that, where they like tie in the character developments, if that's the right word, like also with what's being presented from like a gameplay perspective. Now, why is there like a little... Oh, these are the new rooms! I totally forgot they added new rooms. That was like the whole thing. Let's go. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Really? She's a fan of relaxing? Huh? Not you. Did he think he was talking about him? I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh. That's surprising. I guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Her hair is always down. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. Brother! What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I thought they were gonna say something else. Yeah, this is a nice room. But see, I'm wondering why we're adding these rooms. Again, Danganronpa would do this thing where they would add rooms, and then these rooms would be like clues utilized for the murder mystery. Although this is a nice looking room. We got tunnels here, the waterfall. We got a nice looking monitor, like screen back here. We got some beach balls, a cute little duck. It's a nice room. I like it. Let's see what Takemaru's up to. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured I better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Okay, all right, buddy. All right, rec room. He's like, oh, the music stopped. Oh, wow, look at this place. Okay, fun room. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Or it is hard. Did he say it is hard to imagine? It's not hard. Oh, because it's a fancy academy. I guess so, but it's also like a military academy. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore I don't know how to say that word. Maybe I'm just too innocent. I've done a good job of you know, staying away. You get what I'm saying. Hardcore I keep saying eroges or anything. I know what she's talking about. I've just never known how to say it, you know? Which I guess isn't a bad thing. I'd be more worried if there was. True. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that C-Day's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry. He left behind some manuals and stuff. Ato's reading one right now. My goat. I'm not. That was a fun sound of. I'm not so great with all those big words or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. That's important, you know. Oh, there was like a little gift. There was like a little gift machine thing. Is it like in Danganronpa where you can make gifts for people? Probably not. Probably not, because that was not an option earlier when bonding with them. Ato's intent. I like this theme, the music. Ato's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. He's gonna teach me about this. It is present. It says present. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a Giftomatic. A Gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction for the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents. I was right, charitable donations or other doodads. Step 1, select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the required material. It's like a, is it like a printer? Like a 3D printer? Step 3, the item you requested pops out, whole and complete. This is strange. There's infinite food. There's infinite, like, gifts and items. It's pretty odd, right? Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades. I was right, and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's like magical, right? I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Are you kidding? How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. What? Okay, this thing is a little too magical, right? There's got to be more going on. Seriously? It really is extensive. Sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. Thank you. I wonder how it works. I'm glad we're on the same page. Then again, the Revival-matic is just as much of a mystery. That's a good point. And hasn't stopped us from using it. Right. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay. I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. So, the leisure room is there for only like story purposes. There's no like mechanic involved, like with the gift making. That's kind of interesting. A rec room and leisure room, or leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? Is it every like 10 days, like 10-day intervals? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Well, I want to check out the Giftomatic. Here we go. The rec room has been unlocked. You can make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Oh, okay. That answers a little bit of what I was thinking about the relationship between the two. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. We have to figure it out. I like that. Okay. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. So from adventuring and exploring, in addition, you'll need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. What the hell? How interesting. All right. So you get items from progressing the story. Splatter movies. Well, I wonder who likes that. Tis a mystery. A movie where a monster attacks people when a certain date and day of the week align became a series. Okay. We got a book cover. All right. We got glasses stand, and then we got folk song compilation. And then they're giving us hints how to get the other stuff. We got a sexy magazine. Factory photo book, a cold magazine, wrestling history, star novel. Okay. Cat photo book. Oh, that's got to be good for the animal lover guy. Shoma? Is that his name? Basic journal, graphic novel, photo album, protein powder, curry spice food stamps. Wow, there is a lot. There is a lot of stuff. Ball gag? Oh God. Earrings, hairband, ornamental flower, high heels. Look how many stuff there are. How many things? Are you kidding? Oh no, this is like too many. Bro, this is way too many. How am I ever gonna choose? Wow, okay, there's like hundreds of items. I can filter them at least. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make something. Who do we want to get along with? We only have 3 options, Eito, Takemaru, and Darumi. Let's make the splatter movies. At least it's like a guaranteed, we know she's gonna like it, right? Let's give it to Darumi. Crafting complete. How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? 5 minutes ago you mentioned it. Creativity went up by 20. Oh, wow. Okay, that's better than hanging out with them, probably, in a lot of cases. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report card, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. Nice. So the student activities give you hints, and then you can give them gifts. Okay, there's a bit of a gameplay loop there. There is a first-time bonus. So you want to try to be unique with the gifts you give them. Understood. And that takes up time. Cool. Well, I'm pretty sure I can continue getting some pretty good guesses here as far as what their gifts are. So let me go to the report card. Preferred items, there it is. Huh. So some kind of food. We know about the splatter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they each have like 8? All right. And he likes books. You know what? Let's focus on Eito for a second here. He's what? He's all about cleaning. He's all about health. He likes anime. He likes being a bit cheesy. You can filter gifts. Yep. All right. So let's filter into book, since we know he likes a book. Photo album, basic journal, graphic novel, cat photo book, sexy magazine, factory, occult, wrestling, history. History! He likes history! He did the whole thing about the history of the scythe, right? Hold on, let me cook. History of mankind? Darumi. I mean, Eito, I know the characters. I know the characters, come on. You truly understand me, Takumi! So when you hang out with them, you get a glimpse into the item that they're trying to refer to. That's fun. Hold on, that's pretty fun. Calculation up by 10, analysis up by 10. I think I enjoy that a lot. It's like a guessing game, you know?
So it's
all right, good night, C-Day. I know you're in heaven. Heaven? Hell? I don't know. We don't know what your alignment is. You're somewhere. He's somewhere. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. Yeah, they're literally being starved in their rooms. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. True. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. All right, day 11. We're making progress to these 100 days. Then again, you know, are there still going to be 100 days, you know? 11th day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, C-Day. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Okay, who is it? I'm gonna go with, it's one of the people who were being kept inside their dorm, who were staying inside their dorm room, and they're gonna try to make a change. I'm gonna guess it's, what's her name? Shota? No, not Shoma, not the kid. Kako. Yeah, how did I get there? How did I get that so wrong initially? Yeah, Kako. I'm gonna guess it's Kako. Because I feel like there've been clues that she wants to kind of break free. Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I took a few hesitant steps toward the door, then took a deep breath and opened it only to find Darumi.
Huh?
Darumi? Is something wrong? Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you want to come die with me? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been Darumi'd, brah. Bro, okay. We know she likes like gory things and like, you know, being weird. We know she likes being weird, but I don't know. There's something more going on with her. I'm a little bit worried about her. Not even low-key, like high-key. Like, yeah. I mean, that should be obvious that she has issues, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's not just, they're trying to play it up for comedy, but I'm kind of trying to see past that, you know? How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I call a nice joke. What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. Glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Is she gonna like present them with a feast to try to push it? Oh god. Huh? Really? Hiruko's letting them back in? Yeah. To be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I could give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Gaku and Tsubasa. So they are on the far left. Wait, why isn't... So the twins got picked up by Darumi. But what about Shoma? Hold on. They're not letting me. Whoa. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. I'm kind of scared. Is she, like, dehydrated? Is she, like, malnourished? Was she allowed to eat a little bit? Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hideko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hideko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hideko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. I mean, she literally gets sick when she even thinks about it. So it's like you could chalk it up to fear or like cowardice or whatever word you want to use, but ultimately, yeah, there is like a little more to it than that. It's like a literal like thing she can't help react to, like nauseously. So I feel bad for her. Like someone like Gakko, I see is more of a straight up coward, you know, which is still fair, you know, like they shouldn't be forced to have to do this, but still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. All right. What's up, Gaku? This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened.
No.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? Hideko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too?
No.
What'd she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. I don't think I've seen that artwork from him. The shadows over his eyes. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really.
Huh?
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
No.
I get what you mean, but
Yeah.
fine. Hideko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. So he's, yeah, he likes to take out his anger a little bit. I feel like I'm a therapist today. I'm kind of like examining all the different motivations. It's kind of fun. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting. Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Yeah, because it's like a sort of, I said this before, he's sort of like the normal person. Like, if there ever was a normal person in this sort of game so far, it's him. He's just a guy, you know? Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head back to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hideko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Probably not. Is Shoma... No, Shoma got picked up, so that's kind of cool. Because it meant Shoma was the last one that Darumi picked up. Oh, the twins! Miss Shizuhara's... I can speak, I swear. Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amemiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But, hey, she likes her complex flavors. We've kept that in mind this whole time. Don't worry, sister dearest. We don't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right, okay. I cannot wait for her to stand on her own 2 feet. Good girl. I don't like that. I don't like this guy. I've never liked him to begin with, but I don't particularly like that very much. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Okay. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, okay. He is the kind of guy, though, that I'm like, he does have something in mind. I guess the question is just, is it actually intelligent or not? All right, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hideko up to this time? Damn, he's looking freaking thin. We didn't see him look like that earlier. It's because he's seeing the food. Yeah. Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Alright, I wasn't sure if she would be or not. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the... Okay. Okay, yep, nope, she is. I was like, oh, no way, she's gonna let them freaking... Nope. Nope. Hey, what's up, Marjorius? Hey, Damien, that's me, your girl. What's up, Marjorius? Happy to see ya. Since you joined here, let me give you a glimpse of the adorable boy down here. Look at him. He is demanding all my attention right now. So cute. So adorable. Okay. But you're not that late, by the way. We just started. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. This is crazy. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Hiruko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. He is best boy. Best boy Chrono. I can't bear to see them like this. Poor Eito. Very well, help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just revert back to the Side method. Just 1 slice each? Oh, but Side let them have as much bread as they wanted. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yes, and I'm curious what everyone else thinks. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. Our cast of characters is a little big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. Damn, okay. It's not that big. 10? 10's not that bad. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out, though. Tsubasa! I feel the most bad for her. And Gakko, too? Damn! They just want food. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Alright, what's going on? So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided you are going to leave this school. Uh-oh. Are you kidding? She's gonna send them out there to their deaths? Oh my god. She is Side on just times 10. Huh? You're going to leave this school. The most bad or the most dad? What do you mean? I think I missed the context. Whoa. What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave on your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Ooh, Ima didn't like that. Ima thought he had it under control. But then Hiruko was more extreme than even he planned for, huh? Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only. To fight. Yes, Marjorius. They're still refusing to fight, and so she sees them as a liability. They're just eating food. They're wastes of space. Kick them out. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins, at least they'll be serving a purpose. God damn! Jesus! What? As decoys? Yeah, she's crazy. We saw a taste of that earlier, where she was like, I love splitting the brain of this alien. It's like, okay, yep. Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. Yeah, you can't use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Can we have a vote? Can we have a vote? You can't just take power out of no. Well, maybe she can, because she is the strongest one. Oh, shoot. Don't think. Don't argue. Just obey my orders. Oh my god, Eito is stunned. He didn't even say anything. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force, if necessary. I thought she'd at least give them a deadline. She said, no, leave right now. Like, literally right now. I don't know where this is gonna go. Wait, Hideko, please! This is all too sudden! Can't you give them some more time? To change their minds? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in. Okay, Takumi knows what language to use. All right, you've got 5 days. 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days. Ooh, Ima, your plans are getting thrown out the window. Or maybe he thinks he can operate on his plan within those 5 days. Assuming he had a plan, of course. If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. She's gonna, like, force them onto the battlefield. Because they could just say, like, oh yeah, we'll fight, and then go back on their word. Yeah, she's thought of everything. Well, what kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. Damn. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hideko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right, I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hideko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? Huh? We still have to try. No. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Wow. See, like, in my mind, like, there's being a coward. That's one thing. But at least you have, like, powers and you're with other people. But I guess if you're just that scared, you know? Because in my mind, it's like, you're going to have to fight if you get kicked out of the building. You know? Like, let me put it this way. If I was one of these students, Hideko's plan would absolutely work. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, yes, ma'am, I will fight, you know? Because I'm gonna die if I don't. It's not a good thing to do, but are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds, exactly, your life is on the line, exactly. I know. It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it could go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hideko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. I think this dude, Shoma, he's gonna be like the summoner, for sure. Summoning the animals and stuff. That'd be kind of sick. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. Oh my god. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. The translation is really good. Like, I like the way that they're... I don't know, the dialogue's funny. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Oh my god, bro. Again, I think Kako, the sister, the dear sister, Kako, I think she will change her mind. Shoma. I get where Hideko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. What if when she, like, does the hemoanima, she, like, becomes, like, a mech? You know, because she's, like, a gearhead? Oh, Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. Wow. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. Jeez. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too.
Yeah.
We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you, exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Wait, so he's still gonna execute his plan? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Is he gonna murder Hiruko? Like, what the? Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise. So long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression. Like a pair of sock and buskin masks. I'm telling you, it's Kako. I'm telling you, Kako is next. Damn. Ain't a single one of them willing to fight. Not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Yeah, it was almost like she was waiting for someone to suggest it, and then she just freaking immediately said, fine, 5 days. Huh. Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along, exactly. Yeah, because, like, you know, Hiruko is, don't get me wrong, heartless as hell, but I think ultimately she would rather they fight, you know? Like, if those are the options, she'd much rather they step up and help out. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if you want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah. I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. Huh. They sure can do something else other than fighting, something as useful as fighting. I talk too much? You don't talk too much. It's fun. I like being able to talk about the stuff that's happening as I go. So don't ever feel like you're talking too much. No, I actually thought about that too. Like, you know, Tsubasa, she is a mechanic. So like, is there something she can do? But I guess the problem is this facility kind of provides everything. It provides all the, it provides all the food, it provides the Revivomatic, it provides gifts, apparently, for anybody. So it's like, the only purpose you can do is fight. I don't know. Yo, A33, you're on my TV screen with chapter 405 of God High School. Let's go. I'm loving reading this story with your dialogue. Can't wait to start Tower of God with you. I only watched season 1. Love your effort, even if I'm watching you from 5 years ago. Yo, that is like, that's, I want to frame that on my wall. That's such a kind comment. Thank you, A33. Wow. Or A3 or whatever you want me to, yeah. I remember you from earlier. Dude, that's awesome. That's so sick. Thank you so much for saying that. I love reading God of High School. I love reading Tower of God. So the fact that there are still people enjoying those is like, that kind of makes my day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love it when people talk. It's the whole point of chat. I love it. Yeah. Even if it's one person or two. We met last week. Yeah, I remember. A3. I remember you. I just couldn't remember what I was supposed to call you. A3. That's right. Thank you. So he wonders why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. Yeah. We gotta be therapists. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Ooh. Food? Yeah. I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. This is why Ato is the best character, because that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Like, they're allowed to get food, so sneak them some food. Yeah. Test them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food, and then try to convince them to fight. I think they'll convince Kako. I'm calling it now. Sounds like a major hassle. All right, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. I should have seen this coming. All right, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Darumi'd only make it worse. Facts. Yay! I didn't have to come up with my own excuse. Yeah, they said it for her. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, you'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it on yourself. She's just literally all references. Yeah, our social links would get reversed. That's kind of a deep cut. Because reversing a social link in Persona is kind of hard to do. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. Keep practicing. Oh, you guys are talking about extrovert, introvert. You may fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. Literally what's happening. I love so much the reaction. Amount of times we both get jaw dropped. You're a Jin fanboy? Hell yeah. It's crazy. You were shooting some 5 years ago. Helped me found you and copyright destroyed other readers. Yeah, I got very lucky for probably a variety of reasons that I was able to do that and even keep them up. Yeah, no, I've been lucky with that for sure. So I'm really happy to hear that. There's so many amazing moments from God. It's freaking amazing. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Ato, Takimaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. Ooh, the music. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Is it going to be like one person per day? Because there is 5 of them, you know? But then again, the twins are 1. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 to focus on. No way! Oh, I thought they were going to actually make me choose. I was like, oh my god. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Yep. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. I actually think I would agree on face value, right? She seems like she understands the most. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm gonna try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Let's go see what Tsubasa's up to. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door opened. Damn, she looks dead. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hideko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I'm surprised she gave him 5 days. True, I feel like she would have said like, okay, you have till tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I guess she really does want them to learn in her own twisted way, you know? I guess she's trying to be patient. I don't know. Actually, I came here on my own. I brought you something. Damn, that looks good. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hideko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Yeah, that's the whole reason we're doing this. Oh, look at her room, that's so cute. She actually has a lot of stuff. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. Right, I mean, she's like barely, she probably ate good food when Side died, but aside from that, I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi, you're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hideko banned you from the cafeteria? Oh, so they like just stuffed a bunch of bread and then, okay. She was hoarding some bread. Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. Hey, we're building trust. Let's go. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? I think Takumi overplayed his hand. The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here. But desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. It's actually freaking kind of working. Okay, huge. Look. OST? We got a new track? Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay here where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit. When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Okay, Takumi, you gotta lock in. Because, like, it's obvious what she was talking about, okay, dude? Huh? What do you mean, huh? This whole time she's been like, oh, I can't go out there. This dumbass. That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Also, this theme? I like the OST in this game. Tsubasa being a Bob the Builder, like crafting defenses? Oh, that's a fun idea. So she doesn't necessarily fight, she kind of like builds defense. That's kind of a cool idea. Or like provides shields to people. Ooh, Bob the Builder? Hell yeah. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. They're showing us the flashbacks. Yes, we know. I mean, I guess if you weren't paying attention, Arabic OST, yeah. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. But you're hemo-anima. Like, you have hemo-anima. You can stab yourself with the hemo-anima blade, and then, like, does that change your physiology? Gonna put some puke. Is that like instead of dirt in your eye? Oh god. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Oh god. Okay, yeah, it's pretty bad. Are you okay? Oh god, no! No, I can't keep it! Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Frick! Okay, wow. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm not gonna lie, that's a problem. She literally can't control it. Psychological thing? Maybe, but she keeps emphasizing the physical. Puke on the invaders? I'm not gonna lie, the thought crossed my mind where, like, that's like her superpower. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. I feel so bad for her. Oh my god. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Yeah, like if she doesn't have the... Because like being nervous is one thing. Again, Gaku is just kind of a bit of a coward, right? At least so far, that's my impression. With her, it's not cowardice. It's that she literally can't fight. Literally. You know? Garfield superheroes. If only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Hold on. Eito is also sickly. Maybe he knows a trick? But then again, she's been to doctors. Puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. I love him. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. All right, just keep this between us, but I proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Imagine if her powers are like a tank. Yeah? Then no problem if she pukes. I guess so. That's true. That's again, yeah, if she's inside of her mech. Yeah, true. This guy looks cool. Eito's the best. I love Eito. He also uses a scythe in battle, so automatically he's got aura. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. There's no way. Are they thinking what we're thinking? What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? Oh my god, what if when she's fighting, she whips around her weapons and then she goes, "Blah," and then she keeps fighting? Is that what's gonna happen? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? We have the Gift-O-Matic! We have the Gift-O-Matic. I'm already there. High quality ones at that. What about us using that Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? That's right, baby! The Gift-O-Matic, yeah. If they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. Sites are for aura farming, always. I mean, we got CL from Expedition 33. We got Eito. We got freaking the Reaper class in Final Fantasy XIV in general. You know, it's worth looking into. The Grim Reaper, that's the definition of aura farming, right? We headed over to the rec room to check the Gift-O-Matic. This thing can make anything, so... Fashionable sick pouch. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Hell yeah! A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. I was gonna say though, like, how much is she gonna vomit though? Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure about this one. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up together the materials. Let's go. We're on a mission. Oh, Dubai time? Oh, fair enough, A3. Don't worry about it. I know. I always do those streams pretty late. I can't blame you. No worries, no worries. I appreciate the VOD watchers, though, like you. Now, where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Preparing for persuasion missions. It's another tutorial. In order to persuade Tsubasa to join your cause, you'll need to give her a heartfelt gift. Talk with the other students to collect information on gathering the necessary materials. And you may need to go exploring. Wow. So this is sort of like we have a deadline. Okay, I highly doubt Darumi has one.
Oh.
Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use one. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
Oh.
Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. Wait, really? Oh, shoot. To explore. Okay. Going out there and finding it. I memorized where it was, so I could maybe go pick something up from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check out that place later. Hell yeah. You're the GOAT for keeping them for 5 years. Aw, appreciate ya. Appreciate ya, A3. Hideko's in her room. Aha! Kako. She's in the entrance hall. Weird. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. You know, these two have an interesting backstory. They grew up like every time that Ima tries to bring up their past, Kako is like, stop talking. Don't, we don't have to talk about that. Like, they grew up as like, not just orphans, but like, they grew up in a weird situation. They haven't talked about it since like the first stream I did on this, and this is my 4th, I think, so it's been a while, but I do remember that. So maybe that's why? Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. She looks so proud. Yes, indeed. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? See, I knew it. You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Oh.
Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress. All right. And then let's go find Eito. Maybe he found the other thing. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Aw, he looks so proud. He's like, look. Aw. Imagine tying a TV around your waist. Oh my god. Yeah, good point. I guess that just means they don't have very many valuables. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Look how excited he gets. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas?
Oh.
Look at how cute. Look how cute he looks, man. Look how excited he gets. You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I can't, bro. My heart. I can't. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. Too cute. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Let him have his fun. All right, and then we have to go exploring, so... Wait, I thought... Oh, I can't go exploring? Really? Aha! We gotta talk to him first. I kind of forgot about him. Sorry, Takemaru. I totally forgot about you. My bad, bro. How's it going, Takumi? Getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yo, even Takemaru. He's like weirdly insightful. I know I've said that before, but it's true. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Oh, okay. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day, where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. Yep. I wonder if the workshop's still standing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, A3, because you don't know, you haven't read Ooh, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. I will say this much, A3, I don't have the entire Tower of God read through on my channel. I started, when I caught up to it, that's when I started doing reactions. So you may have to do some reading on your own. So I apologize for that. But we have a really good chunk. Like the last arc of season 2 and then all of season 3, which is a lot of chapters. Workshop? Oh, it's just a little... I forgot there was voices. Uh-huh.
私も機械いじりが好きだからよくおじいちゃんの工場を手伝いに行くんだよね
Yeah, we get the Tsubasa lore. Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. Damn, we're collecting information like key items. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? What? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. He said, huh? Well, we got string and a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I can't believe we're doing all this to get her a barf bag. That's awesome. But I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. What chapter should I stop at using the annoying AI read-along? There's an AI read-along? I don't recommend using that. I recommend reading it yourself, but I didn't know that was a thing, though. So, I don't know. I recommend just reading it up until where I am, because the art is great, and the dialogue is good, the characters are good. I recommend just reading it, but not that bad of an idea to ask Takemaru. It ended up being more helpful than I thought it would be, because they do share in their love of like bikes and stuff, which I never really had considered. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Is it just me and him? All right. Or is it the whole squad? I don't know. It's probably the whole squad. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key. A key item, excuse me. Alright.
Yes.
Most of my work and after work is driving and I have a screen. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess it's just up to you. If you're not able to read, then, you know, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't have a recommendation, really. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Mm-hmm, yep. Over to the right. It's just Eito and I. Wow. That's kind of crazy. You found the ruins of an old park. One flower bed still contains lots of healthy flowers. I'll look at the flowers. Although there were no flowers that could be used as crafting material, you were able to find some gardening pumice. Let's go. 3 or 4. Let's do 4 and then up. You find a suitcase on the ground. There seems to be something inside, but it's locked. Try a random combination. What? You tried a random combination and something a loud alarm rang out? Seems it was designed to sound an alarm. Okay, well, we just took 3 damage. What chapter do you start reacting? I don't remember. It's like 270 or something. I can't remember. Maybe later. Torn dress. That was a key item? Torn dress? What? You find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Destroy it. There was a token. Okay. Good deal. And then we got there. You got a fashionable pouch. Let's go. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's go back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Dude, I'm kind of proud of them for putting in the effort. They are putting in so much effort. Like, I hope Tsubasa can at least see that much. I'm unconvinced that the actual bag is going to be all that received well, but maybe. Oh, I see A3. Well, I'm not sure. There's also a dub on my channel for season 1, the first 80 chapters, but... And then boom, they got jumped. That would be crazy if they get, yeah, no, they made it out okay. Look at them. They're competent, you know? Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. God, that is optimistic as hell. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting her grandpa's workshop. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Katoe is to me. On top of eliminating her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Bro, you just made the connection yesterday! I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Our main character is a bit of a dumbass, but that's okay. He's got heart! Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. It is a cute pouch, for sure. Thanks A3. Thank you. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Persuasion mission. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. No way. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice in the corresponding direction. The number of options may increase as it progresses. Whoa. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. All right, take care, A3. Bring this gauge to 100%. What? If you fail, you'll be able to try again. Oh my god, it really is Danganronpa. How many times am I gonna say it? Begin persuasion! I already told you why I can't fight.
緊張すると出てきちゃうんだよ。口からゲロがマーライオンみたいに。もしも私が新校生と戦ったりしたら。
Okay.
ゲロくらい気にするな、川名。
気になるよ。私がゲロだらけになるのは仕方ないけど、人様にも迷惑がかかるでしょ。自分のゲロが誰かの服にかかったらと思うと。
So yeah, she really is just worried about hitting everybody else.
隅野だってゲロだらけの戦場で戦うなんて嫌でしょ。
Just use that sick bag.
そのエチケット袋を使ってくれ。
It's so over for British? What do you mean? What do you mean, Petty? The game doesn't start till 3, right? I think so. But you think they're just not going to stand a chance against Argentina? Fair enough. Fair enough. They were cursed? What do you mean? I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew, spew into this. This is so funny. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else, but it's also kind of sweet. I won't lie. You can puke wherever you need to. You don't need to be afraid anymore. Oh, I see, Pity. Got you. I see. Yeah, they might be kind of cooked then. Dude, I'm telling you though, I just got into watching the past few games. They seem pretty good, so we'll see. It's possible. 30%, we entered a new color. Let's freaking go. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone else would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you. Dude, we're so close. But I can't. Oh, she's got trauma. She's got trauma from other people making fun of her for it. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again. Her nickname in grade school? Pukette? That's kind of a cool name. I thought that was the only option! The other options come later. That's a cool nickname. No, it's not! It's just an insult! Well. So I guess you're making fun of me now, too. That's exactly why I don't want people to know that I puke so easily. Damn it! I meant to encourage her, but I did the opposite instead. Tsubasa is terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her. Retry. Uh-oh. All right. Retry.
私が小学生の頃のあだ名を教えてあげようか。ゲロゲロゲロナさんだよ。クラスの意地悪な子たちにずっとゲロ体質をバカにされてたんだ。
All the bullies made fun of me.
ゲロってインパクトがす
You
ご
know
く
how
て
much
さ
of an impact puking can have on your life.
どんどん友達が減ってくる。
I never thought this would be such a core part of her character. It's kind of great.
いつの間にか私をゲロナちゃんって呼ぶ
Okay,
よう
we're
に
learning a
なっ
lot
て
about her.
なんかこの教室ゲロ臭くね男子たちに聞こえよがしに言われたり友達が減るたびに辛くて悲しくて人知れず泣きながら吐いたな。
We wouldn't make fun of you. We wouldn't make fun of you,
俺たちはバカにしたり
Tsubasa.
しないぞ。
スミノのことは信じてるけど
Ooh, I trust you, but wow. No. Takemaru is a fan. He loves you.
意地悪な人だって中にはいるかもしれないし
Let me wait. I'm not sure if that's convincing
変な
enough.
あだ名をつけられたりしたら
Bring up Takemaru.
もしもゲロナ
Bring up
ちゃん
Takemaru.
が言われたりしたら私その瞬間に泣きながら吐いちゃうよ。あーやっぱり怖い。無理。
I'll puke too. I should have said that. That's actually so smart. That's actually so sweet to say. Like, you know what? I'll make They can make fun of me too then, you know? I'm so stupid. Don't worry, they're all good people. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, Hiruko? How can you even say that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me. I guess it was too much to ask her to trust people. Tsubasa's terrified, blah, blah, blah. Yep. All right, run it back. I am failing the tutorial mission. This is kind of embarrassing. It's fine. Yep. We wouldn't make fun of you. Good. I guess we wouldn't make fun of you isn't quite as extreme as being like, we're all good people. I'll puke too. I'll stand with you. Hell yeah! What? What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out. So I'll puke with you. That way, we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking. They're gonna have to make fun of me too. Hey, let's go. Are you kidding me? He said, I'll puke for you right here, right now. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful of a look as I could in return. Let's go! I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. Alright, see, he's got heart. He's not exactly the smartest egg. Smartest egg? Is that the term? Smartest egg? Brightest egg? Whatever, he's got heart, that's the point. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. Good. Eye contact, this is good. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed, as if I had gotten through to her. That's cute. That's cute. Puke-a-fee? Are you crazy? How'd you get like this? That's so sweet! Aww. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's freaking adorable. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. 60%. Okay, let's go. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong, and that's when he's got to bring that in as the ultimate finisher. You got to fight for your grandpa. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Yep. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takimaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. That's facts. That's true. But that place might not exist if you don't fight. That's gonna be the finishing blow here. Oh, A3? Oh man, that's tough. My favorite character in Tower of God is Wangnan. And my favorite character in God of High School, I had a few for sure. I have to think about it for a sec. My favorite character in God of High School, it's probably Dewi. It's either Dewi or Mori Hui. Probably one of those two. But I have to think about it more. I like Q. Q might be like my selfish pick. You know? Wangnan. He's got blonde hair. You'll know him when you meet him. Wangnan Ja. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Katawa is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most, then maybe that can be her reason to fight. That's right.
私はこんな体質だから普段はあまり感情を出さないようにしてるんだ何かの表紙に吐かないように考えてるのはそればっか
Yep.
でもね
I can be myself.
おじいちゃんの工場で機
Good
械を
deal,
いじってる
good deal.
だけだ
Yep, yep.
私は本当の私でいられるんだメカの世界って楽しい上に奥が深くて
Let her forget about the
全てを
world.
忘れて没頭することができるんだ毎日油まみれになりながら
I like Gilpio as well. I wouldn't say he's my favorite character, but I like Gilpio. He's like top 5. I thought he would be like my 4th probably. That's enough reminiscing? Damn! Ooh, fail as much as you want, Tsubasa! Ooh, look at this! Gahaha! That's adorable. Your grandpa's really nice. I'm glad I waited for the third option.
優しいんだな川名のおじいさん
私のおじいちゃんは世界一優しいのどんな時でも孫娘を守ってくれる
A royal grease monkey, that's cute. Just like her grandpa, yep, yep, yep.
工場はそのお城私ね
Take over his workshop. His workshop might get destroyed.
これまでずっと私を守ってくれた夢のお城を
I don't know if I'd phrase it that way.
今度は私が守ってあげたいから
Let's wait and keep reading.
おじいちゃんの工場でメカを
I was supposed to... Frank! They want you to wait, but if you wait too long... Oh boy, alright. Fair enough, I waited too long. But what if my dream is... But I bet this dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school where I'll die on the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. She still needs one more push. Yeah, I trolled. Tell me again about your grandpa's workshop. Sounds good, A3. I love Mira. I love Mira too.
私はこんな体質だから何かでもねメカの世界って
Yep, yep,
も
yep.
ちろん失敗お私が
That's
どんな
enough reminiscing. That is hilarious. He's like, all right, stop talking. Okay, let's focus up now. When he's trying to convince her, that's so funny.
これまで
工場
You know.
破壊されるかもしれないぞ
I wonder if that was a good thing to say. I can see how it is, but I think my worry was that it was the wording of it. You know what I mean? What do you mean, why? Yeah. Remember what Side said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Yep. 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 All of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Side may have been. Alright, take care, A3. Thank you very much for your kind words. I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Yep. Yep. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too! It's entirely possible. No way. I can't believe she never thought of that. That was a big step for her. All right, one more push. Let's do this. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna recruit Tsubasa. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
おじいさんの工場を守りたいならお前がやるべきことは一つだ
Only one thing for you to do.
勇気を出して戦うんだよ進行せ
That's right.
私にできるかも
Can. Yes, you can.
大丈夫お前は一人じゃない
That's right.
俺たちも一緒にお前の大切なものを守るからだから
Yes.
お前も
That's
俺たちを
all
守
we're
って
asking for. We're here. We're a team.
俺たちと
You
一
know?
緒に
Come with us and protect what matters most to us
大
together.
切なものを守ってく
Let's
れ
go. 100%. That's huge. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, she had her awakening. Let's go. Persuasion complete. Let's go. We did it. We did it. That was fun. I enjoyed the way that was formatted. Very Danganronpa, which is not a bad thing. Fighting to protect humanity, this theme is really good. It reminds me of Persona. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. And I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I'd need to do to make it happen. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Is that okay? She's so sweet. Sure. That sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was a great scene. That was a great scene. Look at that. Day 13. We're running out of time, though, because the others. We gotta talk to the others. Whew. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. Something tells me the others will not go nearly as well. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Is that true? Maybe. He's also like, because he's not as far gone as Shoma, who seems impossible to bring out of their own self-hatred. And then the twins are like a weird case. So maybe. I think Takumi might be right, actually. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Alright. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Alright. Huge. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I'd brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't help that I'm scared. How could all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. Wasn't he working like a bunch of jobs for all his siblings? What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know.
No.
Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Guess all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself! Nobody else? Ugh, this might be hard if that's true. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home! Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight! If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money! Bro, we're in the apocalypse. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. That's kind of big. Can we print money? Oh my god. Are we going to commit fraud and get a bunch of paper and print a bunch of money? Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. I'm back after eating. What happened? We played a mini game and we managed to convince Tsubasa. She is gonna think about it, but we played a mini game. We brought her up to 100%. We reminded her about her grandpa and the mechanic shop, and she has that puke bag. And Takumi was like, "Hey, like, if you're worried about people making fun of you, I'll puke with you." So I split the attention. Don't worry about it. Okay, pity, you didn't have to mention the fumbles. Okay, that was unnecessary. And now we're trying to convince Gaku. And he seems like he only cares about money. So, there you go.
No.
Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo! Because he's lived his whole life, like, starving as an orphan. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. All right. Well, that didn't work. Bro, let's commit fraud! For legal reasons, this is a joke. Let's commit fraud in a video game! Pity, come on. Come on. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. So, same thing again. We talked to Darumi. Like, we can just print money, can't we? Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. Oh! A hospital? They could have money, right? Maybe. Turnip boy commits tax evasion. That's accurate. Accurate. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Oh, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I could do my cutting. And she runs off. Darumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. That's because she is a psychotic slasher, to be clear. Okay, Eito. What's up, dude? A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. Don't we all just wear like one outfit though? I see, so he doesn't have the means. So, I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Is this where we get to, Takemaru? He seems to know a lot about people. I'm low-key impressed by our biker boy. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. He had to survive, you know? Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. I was right! Huh? Conflicting stories. The, like, other orphans, maybe? I was just gonna say that, Pity. Yeah, because Artorias, you're right. Because if you change the anime character's outfit, then they're no longer marketable. But SIU said, frick that. Every arc, they're getting a new outfit. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. That's what I figured. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. Yeah, but he said he doesn't care about them. Is that true? Yeah, you're right, Pity. Got a high school did a little bit too. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Okay. Oh my god, Hiruko. Yeah, Bomb is. His fashion also got a lot better, I will say. I like a lot of Bomb outfits. I peeked into the war room and saw Hiruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. Oh, a record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we've taken out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. That's why I said, like, she might not be a good overall leader, but as far as, like, a war commander, like, yeah, she's solid, you know? She's the strongest one here. She's diligent. Tactful? Tactician-wise? Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to be doing this. Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us. When it comes to our reward when the war is over, that's crazy. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sidai said, at least. I forgot about that. Did he mention that? If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information when trying to get Gaku on board! That is such a good point. I never thought of that. Tell Gaku, hey, for every one you kill, you can make bank. Huh. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh. Sorry, never mind. She said, what the frick did you just say to me? I must have misheard you. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although just straight up giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? Darumi mentioned the hospital, right? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Good deal. I searched the Gift-O-Matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, sewing kit. A sewing kit? This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a pain. That's right. That's right. If the place Darumi found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. No, I agree. Like SIU and also like the author of JoJo's. I don't know. I always like seeing authors and artists who are like big into fashion. It's cool. Giving him fabrics plus sewing kit. That's good. That's his passion, you know, or at least that's the thing that he's good at. So it's a little more personal than just being like, hey, dude who wears old clothes, wear a new piece of clothing. That's a little bit more like, ugh, more room to go bad. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. All right. Day 14. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? She said, hell yeah! An army of scalpels. Alright. Okay. Take me to that hospital, Darumi. Okay, but don't get mad at me if we get lost. Oh, it's down there. Southeast. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. You find plants growing outside an empty house. Some of them might be useful. I'll take a pumpkin. As you struggle to cut through the vines, a stray dog darted out of the house. Another dog! You drove it back, but Darumi was bitten. Oh my god, that's like a third of her health. He draws the normal way, but on hiatus he sells limited TOG fits. Dude, I'd be down. I'd be down. Oh, that's cool with the author of Bleach. That's sick. You find an old recycling machine. Put material inside and it'll dispense something new. I'm gonna put some materials and we got a circuit board. Let's move 4. You find a toy store in some ruins. We could find some cotton here, right? There are still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Dismantle a car radio. 10 horsepower mini motor. Hell yeah. We're gonna kill Darumi. Bro, the dogs. We need to put Darumi down. Oh, okay. True. A pebble hits you. Where did it come from? Look around. So it was an invader. You chased it. It got away. We got a stone. Some random invader was chucking stones. You see a cardboard box moving by itself. We've done this one before. We did this one. I'm gonna dash over and kick the box. Was that not the one I picked before? Huh. I'm learning the scenarios slowly but surely. Needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. Oh my god. The whole shebang. Let's go. All right. I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing emojis. All right, huge. Good deal. All right. Sewing kit. Crafting complete. Ah, yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. No. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. We only have 2 days after this to convince the twins and Shoma. That's not gonna happen. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? All right. I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. No. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get the chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Here we go! Persuasion time! Let's go. Lock in. We're actually gonna convince Gaku? Oh my god. Alright. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified!
こんなわけのわかんねえとこいきなり連れてこられて戦えって言われても困んだろなんだよ新構成ってあんな漫画に出てくるモンスターじゃねえか無理絶対戦いたくねえよどんだけ頼み込まれても無理なもんは無理だかんなむしろなんでおめえらは新構成と戦え
You
んだ
can
よ
make bang! I literally said that word for word earlier. Oh.
マルコ戦えば稼げる
Wait,
ぞ
perfect? I never got a perfect. with Tsubasa, it always said good. Huh. Yeah, you're such a just immediately being like, come on, dude. It's what a lot of us are thinking. Gaku, if you fight, you can make money. What? Make money? According to Hiruko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. He said, oh! Oh my god, he's already at 30%. This might be the easiest persuasion ever. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but he's gonna say if I'm dead, there's no point, right? Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? No. I'd gladly risk my life, no, 2 of my lives for a big payout. The other thing, dude, you are immortal. If you fight at this school, you are literally immortal. Yes, you feel pain. Yes, you die, but the revive machine brings you back. Like you're good to go, man. Then, but if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex will be saved too. He wants them to die out of revenge? Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor, in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day. Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family! I don't want to hear crap from you! Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason. He never said that before, wow. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed. What about your foster siblings? Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past, to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
17個だよ、17個。
17 jobs?
365日。昼夜を問わず働き。
17 jobs?
毎日ぶっ倒れる寸前まで働いてよ。
How is that possible?
1円だって残りゃしねえ。全部グループホームの運営費に消えちまったからな。おかげで休みすら取れなかったぜ。
Damn, I feel bad for him. He single-handedly funded this group home.
おかしいだろ。おかしいよな。マルコ、俺はお前の助けになりたい。
Frank! Well, I want to help you. Shut up! I don't need your help. Okay, bro. If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. All right, bro. It's no good. I failed. What can I do? Yeah, okay. Let's try again. Let's try again.
俺が東京団地にいた頃、17個。
Sounds like you've had a... There was more choices that I wasn't patient enough. Sounds like you've had it hard. Shut up! Leave me alone already! Alright. Third time's a charm. So it's not that one. It's not that one. Isn't that messed up? Oh, here we go.
政治家には助成金の申
Politicians
請を無視さ
ignoring
れ
our
て
request for
企業に
assistance.
出向いて
Damn.
寄付金を募ったら顔に茶をぶっ
Not
かけら
all
れ
of
た
them are bad.
連中助けてやるなんてごめんだぜ全員死んじまえばいいんだ俺は絶対
Save your siblings! Save your freaking siblings, Gaku! There we go. I almost said, hey, some CEOs, some companies. As if that was gonna work. Save your siblings! My siblings? Takemaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex, because he was working to help them, so like clearly he has some amount of care. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger.
Huh?
No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your entire family gets killed?
No.
They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. Damn, that's freaking crazy. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. Do we want this guy on the team? I'm just saying. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Oh, just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die. I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats. Yeah, I'm okay with us letting him like, you know, maybe it's okay if he leaves. You know what I mean? Oh, 60% though. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. Coping, lying to himself? There's probably some of that happening, yeah. I decided to try again. Here we go.
弟たちの食費を稼ぐためなんだ。俺が稼いだ金は片っ端からあいつらの胃袋に消えちまった。身を粉にして働いてんのは俺なのに、俺は服の一着も買えなかったんだぜ。そのくせあいつら。俺に感謝の一つもしやがらねえ。
That's just how kids are.
数が少ねえだの。やれおやつ買ってこいだの。
Damn, they were complaining.
どないあいつら。
Oh,
俺のことなんて
jeez.
どれぐらいにしか思ってねえんだよ。壊れたものは俺が直せばいいと思ってやがるし、破れた服は俺に
Come back rich and prove them. Prove to them, you know?
何回と縫わされたぜ。
You sound like a mom. Wow,
破
okay,
れた服
game.
を縫うために何回
I mean,
徹夜したことか。俺の金と時間を無限に吸い取る
It's not wrong.
疫病神どもめ。あ
Little
いつらさえいなけり
parasites.
ゃ、俺にはもっと金と時間があったはずなんだ。新品の服だって買えた。いいもんだって食えた。一人暮らしだってできたかもしれねえ。返せよ。俺の金と時間返してくれよ。畜生死ね。死んじまえクソガキども。
Enough already!
いい加減にしろよ。
This is hard. Not until society gives you what I'm owed. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. Uh-oh. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, there's no way that's how kids are. You sound like a mom, there's no way.
返せよ。畜生死ね。死んじまえクソガキども。死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死んじまえ。ガキどもが新構成に皆殺しにされたって 俺は悲しくともなんと
I
も
can't
ねえ
believe
よ
there's more Oh. You're kidding me. The correct option was to choose nothing? That is evil. That is so freaking evil. They never said that was a thing. That is freaking crazy. The correct option was to let him go on a rant. To let him ramble and get it all out. That's crazy. Damn it, die. They could all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
涙が出てくるんだよ
I start crying. It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. Yeah, you were right, Marjorius. You were right. You were right. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it! My life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life? Oh, we're right there. We're right there. We're right there. We're right there.
マルコ
Gaku!
お前が東京団地なんて助けたくないって言うならそれでいい
Yep, yep.
俺たちだって別に世界を
That's
守る
right.
ために戦ってるわけじゃな
I'm
い
doing it for one person. Karuwa. Yep. Or mom too, I guess.
正直それでいいと
I
さ
forgot about my mom. Yep. I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
東京団地なんて助けなくていい憎しみなんて捨てなくていいだからお前も自分の大切なものを守るためだけに戦って
That's right, dude. This is hype.
お前の帰りを待つ
Fight for your family!
ためだけに戦ってくれ
Let's go! I low-key forgot about the mom. Okay? Two down! We got two down! I can't believe it. Wow. I love this theme. And clean your room, dude. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? Oh, damn. They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Damn! Damn! Gokey Gaku! Of course. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Just like Tsubasa said, totally fine. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Wow! Takumi making a freaking difference. Look at this guy. Look at this onion head. Let's go. Love to see it. But there's no... the other two, I think, are a lost cause. The twins and Shoma, I think there's zero chance we convince them, at least right now. 15th day of active service. Oh boy. The announcement played like usual and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another normal morning. Takumi the therapist, yeah, literally. But then, ultimate therapist, who could that be? Who's it gonna be? Prediction time. Hiruko. I open up the door. There's no way it's Hiruko. Why did I say that? I gotta stick with my guns. It's her again? Darumi, you gotta stop doing this! How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been Darumi'd. Same thing as before. Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiruko sent me on important business. I was kind of right. Mistress Hiruko? Wait, yeah, hold on. Let's not just rush past that. She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. The fighters, okay. Is she gonna like say, hey guys, here's the plan for tomorrow. When they don't agree to fight, all of us grabs a person and chucks them? That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Okay. Darumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Oh, the twins. The twins are outside. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back. Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. What is his plan? We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we've had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. We've found plants I've never even seen before. That's weird. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? Is it like an alternate world? There's no need to worry. Mr. Aotsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. Good job, Eito. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. These two, bro. It's kind of fun you can encounter people on the way with unique dialogue. All right, it's time for a fighter meeting. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up just like you told me. There's no freaking way. That's crazy. I can't believe it's Darumi. I should just expect everything from her. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. She likes, oh no, she likes having the dog Darumi. Oh no. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? I don't want to know. Let's just move on. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want a report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? We shouldn't be too surprised. Like, they even said, we're pretty sure she's not bluffing, you know? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war. Naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. That is so dumb. There's no way. Maybe for like an hour. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. That's a little more believable, I think. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That's a good point. They are. The enemy commanders are way stronger than us. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hideko left, no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean?
Oh.
Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Wait, what? Something she said bothers me. What did she say? About the enemy commanders being stronger? It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hideko force him out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. It's good stuff, Takemaru. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just doesn't work like that. I never expected Takemaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. No, talk, bro. We're not as smart as you. Literally. Yes, please. Please. Exactly. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping, really, that Hideko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Oh, it's so cooked. It's so cooked. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma. That deadline Hideko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. I don't see a world where we convince him. Impossible. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. What if it's phrased, because he thinks he loses at everything, right? What if we phrase it so that him losing the argument is him proving a point? I don't know. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. Yeah, we can't do it now. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. She's the most likely, but I still don't think we'll be able to right away. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. Oh my god. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Yup. Okay, let's just put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself, Kako. Oh my god, she doesn't think for herself. Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. All right. I guess that's that then. You gave up kind of quick, Takumi. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that is ever going out on the battlefield. Yeah, but Gakko, we're getting Gaku out there, you know? This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Her power is gun? I'd be down. I'd be down. That'd be kind of sick. A badass gun? That'd be sick. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own.
Yeah.
It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. That's the plan you mentioned, Margaret. Is he gonna try to prove, like, through the scavenging and stuff that, like, they can stay? Yo, what if they convince her? What if they convince her? Because ultimately, she just needs them to be useful, you know? There's no way Hiruko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? No, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. That's what I thought too. Oop. I talked to all three, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can. Go back to my room. All right, well. I feel like you could have tried harder personally, but whatever. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. Guys, I think, never mind, I'm in the middle of an event. I'm gonna wait until there's a moment, and then I'm gonna save. Because I think next stream, it'd be fun to see what happens next, you know what I mean? That's something I try to do, is like when there's about to be something interesting, that's a pretty good place to stop, because it's more like compelling for when you return. That's at least my, my philosophy, right? If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? If it's Darumi again, please tell me it's Kako. Please tell me it's Kako. Or Eito? It's probably Eito. I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it, I was right. Yep. Cliffhangers are good, Pity. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? What if Eito is like, we gotta come up with a plan because we cannot let Hiruko kick them out? So like some kind of force? Oh God. Oh, hey Eito, what's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiruko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria? Thank God he didn't wait that long. Okay, thank you, Eito, you're the best. Something Hiruko said that bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm not sure, and I'm sure now that it's important. Oh my God. Okay, I can't stop. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it'd be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. He's so smart. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiruko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiruko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. Is it commanders? Something about the commanders being stronger? Multiple commanders? I was freaking right! Yep, I was right. Let's go. That humanoid invader that with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Okay, Ato! We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hiruko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiruko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. That is absolutely true. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. That's terrifying. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. That's right, Marjorius, yep. It's all coming together. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. True. We could even make her step down as leader. That's right, that's true. Yeah, a little bit of pressure. If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. That's what I've been saying, dude. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it's a step too far, I'll be honest. I don't think it'll come to that. Hiruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. That's so freaking true! Like, she would rather prevent the mutiny. She's gonna prioritize that because she is obsessed with fighting the invaders. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not that great at talking to people anyway. He says that all the time. I think he's wrong. And I don't think I can make my case very well. I think he's wrong. I always feel better around you, Takumi. And you have quite a way with words, so... So that's what this is all about. Yeah, I agree, Marjorius. She's literally sending them to their deaths. Like, if there was a time for mutiny... All right, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiruko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private. Just 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiruko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. I'm freaking scared! Is Hiruko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Oh my god. Guys, I'm saving it there. Which, I know this is a crazy cliffhanger. We're about to go talk to Hiruko. We're about to find out what she's hiding, if she'll share it with us. We're about to see what's going to happen on day 16. We're about to see what choices the people are going to make. Is there going to be a mutiny? all that stuff next time we stream. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, exactly. But this was a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone being here. I had a blast. I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. I'm not sure about tomorrow because I do have a lot to do and I don't want to strain my voice too much, but maybe Friday, maybe. I'm hoping soon. At least one more time this week is going to be my goal, at least for an hour or two. So, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate ya. I'll see you next time, and take care of yourselves. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Peace.